we are going to make a gentle facial bar. That's right. And I want to show you a little bit something different. Most of you guys are seeing, are used to seeing flowers and embeds and stuff on the top of your soaps. Well, I'm going to talk about doing embeds of flowers and herbs and stuff on the bottom. It'll make sense. Trust me. I have a mold from Nature's Garden of hearts. They've got beautiful little ridges on this side. So basically, the top of the soap is what's on the bottom of the mold. So when you pop it out, they see that part. So there's kind of no point in putting pretty flowers and herbs up here because that becomes the bottom of the soap. You want it to be down inside. So I am going to take some of my calendula petals and I'm dropping them inside before I even put my soap in. And they'll embed beautifully in the soap. We're not going to do any colorant this time around. This is a facial bar. We're doing a high amount of avocado oil. And you're going to see how beautiful it is. We're going to add a touch of bentonite clay to it. And just a hint of aloe vera powder as well. These are also all available on Nature's Garden in their herbal section. So let's get those in. And, you know, put as much as you like in here. You could just cover the bottom of them, or you could just do it lightly. I like it because it adds a gentle exfoliation for those that want it on that part of the face, or they can just flip it over and use the softer part. Now the clay, you can change up the kind of clay you like. I like the bentonite because it gives such a beautiful silky slip and glide to the soap. But at the same time, it's pulling out all those toxins from the skin and just, you know, all the weather-worn icky from especially after the winter. So it's just a beautiful combination. So there we go. I'm going to do a couple of those. Pinch more over here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to set that to the side. I've already melted my oils. You've already seen the recipe at the beginning. Now, before I even add my lye, I'm going to add my aloe vera powder and my bentonite clay. I'm only going to do a single teaspoon of each. That's all it really takes. Otherwise, it's going to get really dark and really heavy. And I don't want that. So, teaspoon of clay. Teaspoon of aloe vera powder. And I'm going to scent this in Nature's Garden Baby Bee Buttermilk type. This is like a dupe of Burt's Bees. I love this. It's got a warm, yummy honey to it, but at the same time, it's got a bit of floral, like that honeysuckle kind of thing, to bring it up and make it a real nice springtime kind of scent too. Perfect for a facial bar. All right, so I'm going to give this a quick stir before I add my scent and my lye. Just to make sure it's all fully incorporated. Now you could do this with some beautiful essential oils that Nature's Garden carries as well. Go. And my fragrance. So I brought it to about a medium trace. I'm going to pour that right on top of those flower petals. That's it. Now, I made extra in my batch because I wanted to do a few other molds in mine. But I think your family's going to love this. You're going to love it. The feeling on your face is just silky smooth, and it just pulls all the chemicals from walking around all day and getting blasted by car fumes and pollution and everything that ages and makes us wrinkle and dries out our skin. It's a perfect way to gently pull all that out and just bring back your smooth, fresh, beautiful skin. All right, guys, I'll be back when they're ready to unmold. So here are the finished hearts. Now I wanted to show you, this is straight out of the mold, and you can see the calendula petals are nicely embedded in there, but there's not a lot on top. So what I've done is just taken some extra calendula while it's still soft and pushed it into the soap. Oops, not as hard as that. Pushed it into the soap so it embeds while it's still semi-soft. And that way, once it hardens up, you will have this beautiful facial bar. Rustic, natural, beautiful.